you have been given last pick. Karma, very lane dominant, and does give the shields towards that Lucian. Lane dominance from Alvaro, this champion who's played a fair bit in his career, looking to brutalize through that 2v2 if at all possible.
The issue that I have for him,
he has had an incredible split for himself, protecting towards the back ends of it. Yoyo might go towards bot side plate, level 4.
Oh, Yoyo can turn invulnerable as well. The power of a Nefiri dive makes it so easy. Onto Kalista, he's going to tank it up for now. Remember again, that button just needs to be pressed, but he does not press it. Targmas puts a big belly into the air and makes it.
Getting control of bot side. They're going to get the dragon. Was KC, you don't have level 6 on Yike. This will be tough.
The smite is very low at this point in the game. Now he gets chunked a little bit. Casey looking at the
Yike!
Walks in, Bramble smashes, takes it. He's already burned his flashlight, so he'll die for it with Targmas also ready to sacrifice his own life. The feat of warfare down, but it doesn't stop there with Kalista having no mana and no way out. A double over to Super. When this with a Bramble smash to make it quick. Yike does exactly that. The third up for contention is on a ward, or rather no lack there of ward. That's going to be 3, all in the pocket for K. And while Nature's Grass is rolling down the hills, However, it's very far away. Yike twisted advance is going to flash eventually. Bullet time lands, and Helgi has no way to get away. Cliff finally on the board here. The Super jumps forward into Targamas. He's isolated. Bramble Smash helps out over the wall there. The range is found. Great damage here from the Lucian. Super being this far ahead based off the fact that Yike wanted to steal Dragon. Maybe you could argue KC shouldn't have committed alongside with him, but one apiece here. It's going to be Hextech Soul. And on the match point for KOI, they are 3,000 gold ahead at 13 minutes into the game. You look between Super and Misfortunes, explosive cast, found Alvaro, maybe a kill, maybe a pick, over to Kalist. The burn might be enough as well, and eventually he gets it. Kalist slowly crawling back into the end.
I say though, you're saying like Camille on the bottom side with the TP to try and come into it, but Mirren just ends up getting that tower on the top half of the map. You kind of want your two items here as
flashes.
Yeah.
Didn't want to get lathered down, and now the teleport from Mirwin. Doesn't have his ulti, but he has the position. Nature's Grass out onto Jojo, who pops the ulti himself. Yike up against the wall. Kana tries to find him, but the Hextech ultimatum is down inside the ground. And Yike who drops first. Now Kana's slowed down. Jojo for the chase, culling out as well. Explosive cast doesn't stop it. But KOI now thinking about it. I didn't see Kana's ulti. It looked like he ulti Jojo mid-movement of the
his heal instead. Just a quick
Jojo flashes away, but Yike is going to be able to follow this with the Bramble Smash. He's caught out, and Jojo can't be making that mistake in a game 4 versus KC. Shut down.
Super still very, very strong despite Kalist catching up in terms of gold. That Lucian getting some gold off the mid lane turret.
From bot side.
Lift sitting on the same components as Super right now, so 80 carries, all intents and purposes even as Nature's Grass comes out. Mirwin in the middle though, has to flash away. Great ulti from Jojo, but again, Yike finds his number. Jojo runs into the middle of the whole KC squad. Now Kana has a chance, has an angle, has an ultimatum. The bullet time lines them dry. Making it rain is Kalist. He's back in the game.
It's a swing and a miss from MKOI, and KC happy to catch that one, immediately turning it back around and finding the success they needed.
KC using that ultimate from Camille to really set up well from Misfortune. Didn't think it was going to be a fight about the Misfortune. I thought it would be about the Lucian instead, but call me a liar. MKOI could not get Super enough into that fight.
He's going to come a little bit late. Elgio sits from over the wall, but they're committing to this. KC want to flip it, and Nature's Grass lining down. Mirwin in front, blocks a lot of it. Explosive cast from Targa, but it goes down. The Articant into the ground as you see Jojo plays with them for a bit, but he's just going to drop. Mirwin in the front line, and his tank as he wants to be is already. Kalist is cleaning up again. Following his Kana, he's got a target onto the dog Alvaro, and Elioya running for the... But the setup and the cleanliness of their CC has just laid it down like this guy's on point.
Look at the Trundle game, for instance, but this Nefiri struggling to make the impact we want to see from him. Mirwin's caught in the boss.
Mirwin's in a lot of trouble. The whole team is here. KC brought the Avengers. I don't know how you say that in Spanish, but it's got to be a hard word to hear when 5 members are running into your turret.
It started with a roar, but it's starting to look like a bit of a whimper for MKOI in game number 4. Game number 5 still there for them, but MKOI now trying desperately to push waves off their towers, look to trade for what is more than likely going to be an inhibitor turret on the bottom side, picked up by Kana.
Alvaro going to try and stop rotation back mid lane. Kana very happy to just keep hitting that bot side turret. MKOI, if you got it, hang on, they find a Kalist.
They do indeed find Kalist by himself. Big shutdown over to Super. They're going to open up mid with that as well, potentially. Teleport behind them. Yike is also there, but Kana got bot side turret. Super has to flash away from Vladdy, who burnt his own.
Dragon was being started by Yike, but now he's had to kind of run for the hills as MKOI move through. That TP is a little far forward.
Okay, but Kana's not there yet. He's got to back away. He has no TP. Maybe an opportunity for Koi to find something back. Blooddy's been targeted and found with the culling out as well. He's shut down. Koi keep doing this thing. Khan's going to try the unthinkable, while Dragon, number 2 for Koi, evens the stead.
Both teams in the lead up to this Dragon, not exactly controlling the areas of the game as you'd like to. Killed the last time he tried to pass shot.
Oh, Elyoya goes invulnerable though. The pain is there as the ulti sent out. Targamas once in, there's a spiraling despair and a good launch into Mirwin as well with the body slam. He's stuck in place, he's dead. Kalis picks up the kill.
Let's do it quick though, he's got the percentage health, and MKOI starting to move back in towards the pit.
Zone controls there. Elyoya getting sent away by Targamas. Jojo doing the same. Targamas might have to sacrifice his life. He's going to die first. Culling comes out as well. Baron now finally down. There's a flash on top of Super. This 80 carries once so fast. Here's nothing more. Elyoya will jump in. Casey is taking so much damage from the dog, but Elyoya will finally disappear. A shutdown, yes, but Baron over to 3. Casey will walk away.
MKOI are grasping at straws, trying desperately to get any of these Baron buffs off of KC, but the setup for KC is just so good. Kana being able to lock down Supa, set up for the rest of Karmine Corp to wipe them off the field. Mid tower, top tower soon to fall.
Serious credit to KC. After everything which went against him in the early game in bot lane, when MKOI started getting those picks in the mid game again, they found ways back into the game. They have the Baron in hand, and they may be poised now to push into a
Baron while Jojo's just getting what he can in the side lane.
Feels like one of the first times I've seen well, I've been talking about Jojo for the last while. We've talked a lot about Super and how he's failed to impact the fights, even from so far ahead of the game. The setup from KC and the lockdown has been very impactful. Jojo also struggling to impact the game the way he would have liked to on that shotgun bunny in the mid lane.
Approaching the turret for now. Koi back away. Baron's just going to do the damage. Walk him out. Now the base is in tatters as Casey used that pressure to just walk across inside and look for yet another turret.
Jojo's reset, there's some decent poke that's gone on to KC, but I don't really think it's enough to write home about as Kask sends them flying.
Mirwin does a mini ulti to make sure he's not one of them, but now his ulti's down for the engage that we talked about. Koi doesn't have too much to go on in now. They're going to play defense. Nature's Grass sends them in a game 4 to lead us to the finale as Koi lose their turret. It's getting closer. It's getting closer and closer, but KC haven't finished the job yet. The mini wave
But
is
how do
big.
you engage? How do you actually
Keep themselves open.
I reckon Yike is now saying worth that Dragon steal. So, in all seriousness, third one goes down. It does feel like Koi want to fight this. Jojo flashes over the wall. He found 2. Bullet time, though. Lays him thin. He'll find his end. Yike, though, almost followed through. Kana jumps in, and Super's the next target. They're burning, and they're dropping. Mirwin a tank. He's not. Nate just grabbed him and updated as to why we pause at the end of the game. But Bloody just TP'd to top. By the way, Elyoya got away. Bloody is low. Alvaro's doing damage, but as he flashes away, we waited a little bit to sort out the bug, but now we know we get our rightful conclusion. France ignites, and from the brink of looking like a 3-1, KC will make it all to 5.
Takes a